happening, guys? Long time no see. I wanted to say a massive apology right from the get-go for just not being around lately. I mean, I've been so busy, but I don't think I even told you guys what I was doing or where I was going. So at the end of July and running through to August, I actually went to Korea. I went and spent a couple of weeks in Seoul, and that's really the biggest reason why I haven't been here. Obviously, since I've come back, I've been kind of trying to get back into the swing of things. Life has been really busy, and I just haven't really had the time to do this. But it's now the first week of September, and everybody, like all of my favourites, have just decided that they want to come back. So I had some requests from a couple of people to react to these videos because people know that I love these groups, and they're like, why would you be silent? Why would you be sitting there just watching them on your own? React. So here I am about to react to EXO's new music video. But before I do, I'm just going to give you a quick briefing about videos that are coming up. So when I was in Korea, I filmed a whole bunch of stuff, footage about my travels, so I hope to be editing that this weekend, and that will come out on the channel hopefully this weekend. So keep your eyes peeled for that. That's just like a kind of travel log style thing, video montage, and then it will just be a couple of other K-pop reaction videos, and then hopefully I'll be uploading a K-drama reaction that I did before I went on holiday. So it's when I had long hair, because I also have since cut my hair, and so I was watching the footage about an hour ago, and I was like, whoa, my hair was long then. So I hope to be able to edit that this weekend as well and get that up too. So before we get into the new EXO music video, this is Power we're talking about, I just want to talk about some of the stuff that I've been listening to since we last saw each other, which was a long time ago. So lately I've been listening to the product of Produce 101, the survival show 101. So much so that I had to buy their album when I was in Korea. I wasn't even intending to, it's just they were everywhere that I went. They were on billboards, they're on, the radio, they're everywhere, like stores, beauty stores. And then I went into the Lotte supermarket, and I was just like, I'm just gonna buy it, just bought it. So 101, Hot Shot have come back into my life ever since the end of Produce 101. So I've been listening to Jelly a lot, so Hot Shot, Taehyun, New East are like some of my absolute favourites. And obviously Minhyun's in 101 now, so New East W are back, but I love them as much as I love New East, though my Minhyun heart, I do feel for the fact that they're not all five of them together. So New East, EXO, they came back with Coco Bop, which I didn't love initially, but love the heck off of now, and love that album, The War, such a good album. I also, when I was in Korea, saw the top of Chanyeol's head just at SM Town, and I was like, oh, it's just Chanyeol's head, which kind of, you would have thought it would have freaked me out because he's my bias, and he's been one of my biases for a long time, but, I was just like, oh, it's his bucket hat head just makes him look like an umbrella. What else? NCT Dream, they came back. I love NCT Dream. My sons. Who else? G-Friend were, Love Whisper was playing everywhere in Seoul, so how can I not dig that song? Golden Child debuted. They're the Woolympic boys. I really 100% wanted not to like that song, but yet here I am, singing it all the time. What? How are you? And then there's Pristin, who I didn't want to love when they debuted, but I was in love with WeWoo. Didn't love We Like initially, but now just cannot get it out of my head. So then there's We Like as well. Sehun, who was also on Produce 101, digging his stuff right now, absolutely cannot even get it out of my head. And all the other Produce 101 boys, JBJ are coming back soon, don't even speak to me. Who else? I think that's How can I forget Vix LR, Leo and Ravi, Whisper? That song has been killing my past week. It's so good. I mean, the aesthetics, the video, the blue and the red, the headphones, the everything, you know, cannot fault it. That is such a good comeback. So that kind of wraps up the kind of stuff that I've been listening to lately. I mean, obviously the constants. There's Day 6, the constant in my life, Day 6. And oh no, before I forget, The Rose. How can I forget The Rose? The Rose debuted. If you haven't heard of them, you have to listen to them. They're an indie band who like kind of started out like busking in Hongdae and stuff. They released a song called Sorry when I was in Korea, and it's one of the most beautiful songs I've heard. And it features the vocals of Sammy, or Kim Woo-sung, who was on K-Pop Star, I want to say, with Jay from Day 6. So that's why they're really good friends. So yeah, that's kind of largely what I've been listening to lately. Unrelated soul stories, which I may or may not get the opportunity to tell you about in another video. When I was in Seoul, Ken from VIX smiled at me when I was walking down the streets in Itaewon, and I was stood next to Taeyong from NCT at the traffic lights at the crossing. He was waiting on his phone. I looked to the side and was like, oh, it's Taeyong. You know, so Ken, Taeyong, Chanyeol on my trip to Seoul. What are the chances? Speaking about Chanyeol, maybe we should get into watching EXO's new video. So EXO have come back with their repackaged album. They love to do the repackage these days, but I'm quite glad that I waited to buy The War, because I was going to buy it in Seoul, but I was being like, I don't know if I'm going to buy it, don't really like Coco Pop. But then when I came back, I was like, nah, I absolutely love this album, I have to buy The War. But now that they've repackaged it, I'm going to buy the repackage. So I've listened to the song and listened to the new tracks, but I haven't seen the video. But what I've seen from the teaser is that it's kind of a bit weird, so I don't really know what to expect.
The universe has transformed. Distorted space.
Is this Star Wars or something?
Warped time has been reset.
What is this?
And the unpurified
Dragon Ball Z.
Two sons of darkness. Oh wait, this isn't the right place for today, is it?
What?
Nah.
Wait.
Not here. Oh, cute, but not here.
Okay, I'm really confused now. Are they in a comic book or something? Like, what is this? And now they're in outer space or something? I don't know. I'm already really confused. It's like the song hasn't even started yet. From Toy Story. Or from like another sci-fi movie. Some aliens? I don't know. Hi Kai! Hi, so handsome. Oh yeah, this is a London Night song. Chanyeol has blue hair. You know what? I rinse on Chanyeol so much. Like, that's the job of a bias, isn't it? They take the beatings, they take the hit from like all of my abuse. But you know, every time I hear his voice, I'm just like, I forgive you for all the things he hasn't done to me. Thanks you. Best actor. Hey, Minsuk. What are you gonna do, Minsuk? Oh, okay, right. So my friend the other day made me take an EXO soulmate quiz, and I got Chen. Like, figures. I mean, I've not had one romantic inclination towards Chen in my life. Figures. Oh, Seon's bad man, look. Don't shoot at Kyungsu though. What is this thing? Like, what is this giant robot thing? Oh, Suho, he needs glasses, like me. Yes, Kai comes to save the day because he's got the big guns and the big guns. Yes. Look at this duo. It's Seon in the middle. Why has Chanyeol got red eyes? I'm well confused. I don't understand what this thing is, right? Like, what are they trying to kill? Power. Okay, what? Are these? Where did these shields come from? Chen knows, and that's why he's my soulmate. What is that? What is that? Okay, these like giant marbles. Chanyeol! Oh my god, this is like Power Rangers. I'm gone. Oh my god, this is so like Power Rangers. I'm actually gone. I'm like gonna cry. This is too funny. They even did the like in the middle. Where is there a cat? Oh my god, I'm so confused. They're cartoons. BAEKHYUN hasn't been in this video the entire time. What the heck? What the heck? I'm so confused. BAEKHYUN came out of nowhere to pick up the cat. Everyone else turned into cartoon characters. BAEKHYUN restored them. Did BAEKHYUN save them? BAEKHYUN always saves them. Yes, Chanyeol and his fire. Oh my god, Chanyeol's got the best power. Who fell in the sea? Who fell in the sea? BAEKHYUN. But why? I thought Beck saved them. I am so confused. Oh my god. I'm so confused, but yet I low-key kind of dig that. Like, I really like the video game concept kind of thing, whatever. Don't really know what was going on. Don't know why BAEKHYUN is always saving everyone all the time when he is such a mess in his life every day. Low-key dig that. And actually, the more I listen to that song, the more I love it. So, yes, I'm going to buy that album without doubt, like 100%. Going to go and buy that like right now after this ends right now. Anyway, thank you for watching with me, and thank you for staying for this extra long episode. I promise I will be back more regularly, especially considering that everyone is coming back. So keep an eye out for my next video. I'll see you soon.